Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Die Hard for the NEC PC Engine. In the last video, we made our way through a bit of a maze before making it into Nakatomi Plaza, and now we are in the building proper. So, without further ado, let's begin. And while we have a full new thing of body armor, there is an enemy that will be behind you right there, by the way, but thankfully I was able to move away from him in time. Sadly, I couldn't move away from those bullets. Anyway, while you do have to deal with enemies, you also have to deal with branching paths. And if you take the wrong path, you'll end up in a place where you don't want to be. For the first branching path, you want to take the door to the left. Christ, John, how'd you get yourself into this? Also, I remember to hit button 1, so that way I don't accidentally shoot to get out of these messages. And from here, you want to be very careful where you are going, so that way you can easily avoid bullets, not touch something you don't want to touch. Really? That hit me? Wonderful. Yeah, you want to watch where you're going so that way you can hit enemies when you want to, not touch stuff you don't want to touch, and of course not get shot. There are pits here. If you fall into them, it is game over. So don't fall into them. Make sure you jump over them. Watch out for enemies as well. And if you need a machine gun, go in that door and take out the enemies inside. Otherwise, don't bother. And at the end, you'll have 2 doors to choose from. You'll have a left door and a right door. You want to take, along with that food, the left door. I'm gonna need one heck of a drink when this is over. If you get that message, that means you did it right. You went the right way. Otherwise, McLean will tell you that you made it back to the beginning. Also, if you enter a yellow hallway, you're going back no matter what. You went the wrong way. And you'll eventually be back at the beginning. So don't enter a yellow hallway. The purely vertical parts only scroll upwards, and if you go too far north, you can't go south, you can't go back. The purely horizontal segments always scroll to the right, and if you go too far left, or too far to the right, too far east, you can't go left, you can't go west, you can't go back there either. So you want to be very careful where you're going. Anyway, I don't like any of these enemies. I want to take them out. And that guy has a bulletproof vest, and I want to grab it. Now, thankfully, I don't need to jump to hit these guys because the flamethrower can go through walls in addition to violating the laws of perspective. That guy has a grenade launcher. I don't want that. I want to be very careful where I go, and I can violate the laws of perspective too. I should not have been able to jump and hit that guy, but I did. And now, oh my gosh, the guys in the blue and black shoot 5 bullets at once. Not fun. You want to take the door here on the right side. How many bad guys are even in this building anyway? And from here, you are still going in the right direction. What am I doing? Stop moving in place. I need to be ready to jump in case I don't want to get shot again. I need to remember to jump to avoid bullets. The game lets me do it. Do it, Watercress. And I can go in here for another flamethrower, which I'm going to need. That'll bring me back up to 999 on the oil ammo there. And thankfully this, or sadly rather, this guy does not disappear, but it's also thankfully because I get to shoot him. Alright. Need to be very careful where I'm going and what I'm doing. I'm surprised these guys are smart enough to jump over the pit. They don't seem like they should be smart enough to do so, but they will. Now, there's a machine gun there, and we have two doors. The left takes us forward. If we go to the right, we start all the way back over. What I wouldn't give for a smoke right about now. What I wouldn't give for this to end. But we are getting close to the end, though. We have one more of this. We have one more vertical section and one more horizontal section is what I mean to say. And for this one, I want to be very careful what I'm doing. The guys in all green shoot a three-way shot, and avoiding that can be a little touchy. So I want to be very careful. I also want to go to the door on the right when I reach the final. My God, stop moving in place. It's not getting me anywhere. Did I get him? Okay, I got him. There was a all green guy right there with a three-way shot. You want to go in this room all the way to the right. Oh, hey, another long hallway. Story of my frickin' life. Indeed. But thankfully, it's the last one we're going to have to deal with. And that guy drops a machine gun. I'm going to wait for it to go away so I don't accidentally touch it. And I waited for that guy to land before I could shoot him. And there is a grenade launcher, which I don't want. And that guy coming towards me, but I can shoot him. And that guy actually disappears if I wait long enough. And there's another guy with a three-way shot. And he gave no effort towards trying to turn around to hit me, which is unfortunate. If you go in here, what are you doing, me? You can get a first aid kit, which I have no need for because I'm on my last legs on this body armor. Now, there are two doors here. Don't enter this one. You'll be... Stupid respect violations! Ah! I told you those three-way shots were tricky. Anyway, don't enter that door. Keep going. Enter the next one that you see. It will be the only other one that you see. Also, this cursed flamethrower and its lack of reach. You go in here, you're done. Stage 3 is clear. And now it's time for stage 4, which is going to be a little more problematic because we do not have body armor to work with. Hey, buttholes! Don't you know this area is for employees only? Says the guy who was also not an employee. So we are now still in the basement. We have all of this fencing and wiring that makes for an interesting foreground and makes it harder for us to see things. And we have 5 minutes to get through this area, and we're going to get through it in the next video. So join me next time for Stage 4 of Die Hard for the PC Engine. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!